Good morning. I hope you are well. I was going to do something today about the difference between coming from a place of lack and a place of wholeness. Probably sounds a little bit out there, but bear with me. So, in the context of maybe work or running a business, setting up a venture, becoming self-employed, or even starting a new role or a new chapter, we often feel like we need to prove ourselves, and particularly when there are maybe financial targets, and we need to bring work in, and there's a certain pressure that for some people drives them, but if we look a little bit deeper into what that drive is, we'll see that if it's an egoic drive, then ego is really all about believing that there's something that we lack, that we need to achieve, and that we need to strive for in order to sort of pin down our identity, and make us feel more secure, essentially. So behind that need for new business, money, new opportunities, there's a bit of an angst, and there's an edge that comes with that, and it feels like we need to will it to happen, and to make it happen. We talk a lot about making things happen, which sounds like there's an awful lot of effort and force and drive and friction involved in doing that. However, when we sense the wholeness of who we really are, and we see that there is no gap, there is no lack to fill, we don't have the same sense of need or desire for things. Instead, we're just kind of expressing who we are in the world, and it's a wholly different feeling. And yes, we may still want to attract certain things and for things to come our way, but the relationship with it is different. And we can relax more into a knowing that if we are in tune with who we are and doing what we want to do, then things will just flow for us. That was certainly the case for me. I'm just trying to think of a personal story to make it more, give a good reference. When I set up the Charity Smile group with Ruth, I'd had personal experience of postnatal depression, and we wanted to do something for other people and set something up to kind of support people, bring compassion and kindness and help for people who were feeling lonely and isolated by postnatal depression or a similar experience. And that whole piece came from a place of passion and heart, and there was no kind of intellectual thinking around it. Yes, there were details that we had to look at, but it was a movement from the heart that just happened, and it had its own momentum because of that. And that's the case with a lot of people who set up their own creative businesses or do their own thing. It comes from the heart space, which is, like it just flows. And it doesn't mean that we don't have challenges in life, but if we reconnect with that space every time, that will navigate us, rather than that sense of needing to be somebody and needing to prove ourselves and always fighting, which is, exhausting. So maybe reflect today, when you're in that space of alignment and being okay with stuff, how different it feels to you when you feel like you've got to prove yourself. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.